meet your Chicago Bulls. At forward, 6'7", number 44, Patrick Williams. A 6'10" forward, number 14, Miles Buzelis. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. At guard, 6'5", number 0, Kobe White. Starting at point guard, standing 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. Your Chicago Bulls head coach is Billy Donovan. Another round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero out there with Goga Bitadze. And it's Suggs in at the 1. And for the Bulls, it's Williams and Vucevic at the 4 and the 5. Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. And it's Buzelis in at the 3. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, BA, you got two patient teams who execute.
Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at center. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Back to Wagner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis.
Orlando ball.
And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Sunday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards.
And that game against the Nets, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Back to you guys.
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie. And that one misses. Well, Stan, one thing the Bulls know they have to improve is their interior defense.
Well, B.A., look, last year the Bulls right at the bottom in opponents' points in the paint. They've got to form a functional wall and keep intruders at bay.
That one's no good. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, thanks. Paulo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. 2 on the clock from Pete Giddey. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 14. On the wing, Suggs from behind the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Williams passes to Giddey. Chicago passing it around. The Bulls with another miss.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Buzelis. Now Giddey. From the arc. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. And it's Bane with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. No good from outside. Bulls leading by 11. Here's Buzelis. It's rebounded by Banchero. Suggs outside. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Suggs has got 6 in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Vucevic's shot is off.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
For Chicago, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Here's Giddey. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Giddey's got 18 points in the game.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And Carroll passes to Bitadze. Fades and shoots. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 4 assists in the game. Chicago leading by 8. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Grant, at 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays volleyball.
Here's a look at some stats for Matas Buzelis.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Giddey with it. He's got 18. White looking it over. The 3 is up. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Pass to Wagner. Up top, Banchero. Over Williams. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Right side Giddey. From 12 feet. Up again. It's good. On the putback. Vucevic has got 12.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's Wagner on the wing. Suggs. Back to Wagner. Pass to Bane. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Vucevic. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That one on Banchero. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent. And when you have it, things come together quickly.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Pass to Buzelis. against Wagner. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in.
Number 0, Anthony Black.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's got 9. Vucevic, a screen on Bane. 4 on the clock. Huerter from long range. Hits the trifecta. Huerter's got 6.
Well, this is what Huerter is out there to do. Stretch that defense.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Bane, the pass to Banchero. Wide open. Yep, that one goes. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Vucevic finds Huerter. Dosunmu on the wing, guarded by Bane. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Wagner, the pass to Bitadze. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Wagner missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Magic trail by 20. Pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. And here's Banchero. Clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Black.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Buzelis. Pass to Vucevic. Giddey scanning the floor. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Another 3 for Chicago.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
Up top, Banchero. And there's the drive. Over Buzelis. It doesn't go for him. Giddey with a defensive effort. Outside Huerter. Pass to Buzelis. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Vucevic has got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
Well, he's such a good distributor. Franz Wagner, very selfless.
Bulls leading by 20. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Down low. Here's Huerter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Franz Wagner.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Huerter.
Well, from day one in the league, Huerter has had value as a three-point shooter. And he's not just a spot-up guy. He's a solid off-movement and off-the-dribble shooter.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Smith comes in for Buzelis. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Tre Jones in for Giddey. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Magic. Pass to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Huerter. Inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
Now here's Collins. Now here's Huerter. Guarded by Banchero. The kick out to White. Fires the 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Banchero. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. Banchero's got 9 points.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Brent.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Carter, a screen on White. Outside Carter. 1:27 left in the third quarter here. Here's Jones. Jones with some nice D. Chicago leading by 19. Collins outside. Pass to Herder. White on the wing. Black defending. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
And he's going for the lob. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, throw it up to Carter Jr. and he'll take care of the rest. It's that easy.
And Carroll against Herder. Pass to White. Orlando grabs the miss. Black's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wagner with a steal. And it's Orlando on the break. Here's Banchero. Banchero cleaning up the fast break.
I just love the ball.
And here's Herder. He's got 10. The 3 ball. No good that time. And so it's Chicago in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Wendell Carter is out there with Wagner. And it's Black in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, right there, once the screener came off, Suggs noticed the defense soften and pulled the trigger.
Collins finds Herder. And here's Jones. Collins outside. 5 to shoot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
To the middle. Puts up the 8-footer. Suggs, no good. The Bulls shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. To the paint. Here's Collins. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
On the wing, Jones. Collins outside. Pass to Herder. Shoots from 12. And it's Bane with the rebound. Magic trail by 16. Here's Black. Now Carter. He's guarded by White. Kicks it out to Wagner. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Well, nice pass there. Setting up Wagner in a good position.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Herder. Chicago passing it around. Now here's Jones. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Black with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Bane. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with a board. 22 was their biggest lead. Williams passes to Jones. Collins outside. And here's Herder, defended by Wagner. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Carter, the pass to Suggs. Bain surveying the D. From downtown, it's hauled in by Herder.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the third, fourth, fifth, sixth picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Jones. Bataze's checked in for Orlando. He hits the second from the line. Here's Bain. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Suggs. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Suggs has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, that's just the physicality from Suggs. Fighting off defenders in close.
Pass to Collins. It's Herder on the wing. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Bataze. Bataze's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Bain. Back to Suggs. From outside the arc. Gets the three ball to go. Suggs has got 21.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. The three is up. It's rebounded by Bataze. Bataze's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Back to Black. Now Bataze. Bataze, a screen on Giddey. The three from Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Black with it. Picked up by Collins. Black outside. The three from Suggs. They get the rebound. Carter, a screen on Herder. Here's Black. And it's Chicago with a board. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside White. Down low. Here's Collins. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Back to Suggs. Pass to Bataze. And the layup falls.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Now Smith. Now Herder. Back to Smith. Pass to Herder. Pulls up. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Black.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Left side Bain. Suggs, right side. The three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 22 was their biggest lead. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Showcasing the long limbs. Smith going up to snatch that.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. DeSumo, he's checked in for Herter, and it's Jones in for White. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Black. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Allie, thank you.
Jalen Suggs. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Jones. Suggs hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Giddey finds Williams. Picked by Vucevic. Wing shot on the way. And there's another one for Chicago. Magic trail by 12. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. And Williams over to help. Wagner for 3. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Outside, Williams. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
The 3 from Banchero. And another 3 for Orlando.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Williams. Pass to Vucevic. It's Giddey on the wing. And there's another one for Chicago.
Well, I've been impressed with Giddey. He's shouldering the scoring load for this team, doing what he needs.
Outside Bane. The 3 is in.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
White. Oh, he comes right back with a 3 of his own.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Jalen Suggs. 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Chicago, Kobe White, shooting 1.
Well, Coach, when you think about the NBA's steadiest contributors, Kobe White deserves a mention.
He sure does, B.A. Players like Kobe White are the foundational pieces that every team needs. He makes smart plays, and he's so consistent. You almost take it for granted.
Bane. And he nails it.
Well, that's Bane's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Vucevic using the glass to lay it in.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Suggs fires. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
He gets it to go.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Now Banchero. Shoots from 12. Yes! Locked in on the J.
Well, you can tell. Banchero has a lot of confidence in his handles to pull that move off.
Outside, Williams. Giddey with a screen on Banchero. Oh, it doesn't go. Magic trail by 11. Banchero hammers it home.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Jams it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now pass to Williams. Outside Giddey. Takes a three. Money from three.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Bulls.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. The pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Josh Giddey.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bane. Always looking to move it.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. Giddey! The three is off. Here's Orlando. 7-point differential. Banchero. Paolo with the attack.
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Orlando calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Here's Wagner, beyond the arc. Yes, sir, with the three.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
At the line for 2, Josh Giddey.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Bane! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And now they foul and stop the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for Chicago.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Bane fires. The free ball is down.
He got Got off to a slow start, but it appears he's found his touch from beyond the arc.
So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the whole team.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Vooch. A balanced attack tonight. How helpful is getting contributions from everyone?
We need that. We're not a team that has, 2 or 3 superstars that are just going to come in every night and get us 25 a game. So we need, contributions for everybody, and that's why we have to play that way. We have to play for each other, share the ball, try to help each other get going, and that's the only way for us to be good offensively. When we try to create for our own, it never works, and I think we learned from that. So tonight was a good example when we move the ball, when we play for each other, and hopefully we can keep that up.
Sharing was key. Thanks, Nicola.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.